I've had a great vacation. This is my last resort. Welcome to Must Be Nice. This is your host, Evan Mumford, and I'm very excited to present episode 6 to you guys. This one is awesome. We've got MJ coming back. She was such a hit the last episode. Everyone's raving about it, you know? She brought tipping to the city, or I should rephrase that, she refused to bring tipping to the city. And it was so great, I thought we'd have her back here, and she's going to present French culture today, which I'm very excited for. Before we do that, we do have another interview with Evan McDonald, who you guys know as my right-hand man in this world. And we're going to do a job performance. And I wanted to mention something. This is kind of like a punk rock episode in the way that the recording with Evan isn't the best quality. The mic stand kind of broke and everything just kind of fell apart. Things break, you know, but that's the way she goes sometimes. They can get rebuilt, you know. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. This is kind of the month where I started weaning myself off years of anti-anxiety medication, and it's been a trial, but it's going quite well. Hope you guys aren't offended by that. And if anyone out there has trouble with their brain and has trouble kind of figuring themselves out with anxiety and what to do, I'm learning my way around it pretty well. So feel free to send me a message if you have anything you want to talk about. That would be fine. But back to the episode. One of the coolest things about this one is MJ. Not only did she present French culture, we'll get into that soon, but she also wanted me to play one of her favorite bands back home, which she was actually manager of, and she sang in a little bit. They're called the Castangs, and they are really good. I'm going to play a song by them called Old Stories. I'll link them, and they have a great Bandcamp, Facebook. They're really good, and I'm very excited to play that for you guys tonight. Thanks to MJ for that one. I personally think we should just probably bust right into this. This is a fun one. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please take care of yourselves. Enjoy this episode.
If you wanna go to a movie tonight, there's really just one restriction. 'Cause if you wanna go to a movie, girl, give me science fiction. Science fiction. Give me science fiction. Science fiction. Give me science fiction.
Hello, citizens. This is the mayor, your mayor, and we have the coolest thing today. You know, I was looking around, and I realized I haven't been paying much attention to my right-hand man, my one and only, Evan, my servant, Evan McDonald. And I was thinking of all the great work he's been doing as a janitor, and like a good boss, I'm going to give him a job performance review. Because, you know, realistically, he needs to know of a few things that he should probably work on, but ultimately, I just kind of want to let him know how important he is to the city. Please welcome Evan. Evan, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty nice.
Sorry about that already. Citizens, I've got my janitor with me, Evan.
Hello.
Hi, Evan. How's it going?
It's
Welcome again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up to work every day. You've been nothing but a good employee. Nothing but a good employee. An even better friend, in fact. And I'm here to kind of talk to you a bit.
Uh-huh.
I feel like the past couple of weeks I've been distant.
That's fair.
Is that fair?
That's a fair thing to say.
I've been cold, possibly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm building a city. There's a lot going on.
Not that much going on in this city.
There's a lot happening in my city. And I get busy. You know, I forget about my true friends and my true family. I just want to firstly offer my...
That's what I am.
You're neither. You're a worker.
Uh-huh.
I forget about my friends, family, and sometimes
And the workers.
from time to time. And the city I'm building is I respect workers first and foremost. My citizens know that. I know that. And I wanted to take you aside today and say thank you for all the good work you've been doing. Are you happy?
I haven't eaten in weeks.
Well, that's not true.
Except for what I've scavenged from your garbages.
So you are cleaning the garbages after you scavenge, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
First and foremost, you're doing your job.
Yeah.
Good. Now, as far as eating, that's something that's been brought up to me. You're not the first person to bring this up. I know this. I'm very aware of this, Evan, and I'm working towards it. Everyone's talking about how hungry you are. No one's really mentioning that we've got a sport, Rathball. I saw you at that game.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there.
Yeah.
You weren't complaining about eating then, were you?
Well,
You're having fun.
I was eating cigarette butts, so...
This is going to change soon. You have to just stay with me.
Yeah, which I plan to.
I'm not going to starve
I'm
my
not-
citizens, Evan.
Yeah.
Because you want this utopia, like everyone does. You the way I present this is you want to live in a perfect world where we're not troubled by the outer world, the things that have plagued us before. They're not going to plague us in this city. Apparently, I didn't think of satiation as a thing to bring into my city yet. That's a lot of paperwork.
It's a lot of paperwork.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's your concern?
Yeah,
With feeding the...
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you know how to garden?
Depends on what.
If I got my hands on some seeds,
Yeah.
would you be able to garden those seeds?
Well, you
for
just
me?
put them in the dirt, don't you?
I'm not
And
a
pour
gardener.
water on it.
I've never gardened. Have you?
No,
I don't feel like it's as easy
No,
as
I have
just
not gardened.
throwing seeds in dirt.
I'm also confident that might also just be exactly what it is.
You just take a couple seeds, you throw them in a pile of mud,
Yeah.
and there's a pineapple.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how
Yeah.
gardening works.
Well, there's lots of gardeners in the world. How come we
people-
don't interview gardeners to get in here?
To get in my city?
Yeah.
I'll be frank with you. I'd be interested for you to kind of kickstart this whole agriculture in my
Okay.
city. You have a lot of free time in your hands. I see you. I
Yeah,
see
that's-
you're ultimately staring at the walls.
That's fair. Yeah.
9 out of 10 times I come check on you.
Yeah.
You're just sitting there.
Yeah.
You don't even come down. You don't come down to the city. And I go down more than you.
There's nothing happening right now.
The citizens are more concerned about you than me. They think you're up in my mansion more than I am. I'm out there drinking with them, playing rathball, smoking darts. You don't even smoke, Evan.
Well, you just said all the things you can only do in this city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We
The only
just-
thing left out was the bank.
that's right.
Yeah.
Have you cashed your check yet?
That's it. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't.
Okay.
What
being,
am I
I'm
going
paying.
to buy? What am I going to pay for? What am I going to buy with my check?
Start smoking. We talked about smoking as a social cohesion, and it's kind of troubling to me that you're the only one here not smoking.
How many citizens are there? How many people are there living in the city? Is it 51? 50
There are
myself?
50 citizens, and there's one person on a work permit.
That's myself.
Which is yourself.
Which is myself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And just to be frank, you're not the talk of the town right now. I saw you at the Rathball game, right?
Yeah. So
What were you
yeah, I
doing
was
there?
there.
Did you talk to anybody?
Yeah, I was socializing. I
Who
was
were you?
talking to it was a Taylor. I was talking to
Yeah?
Taylor. And
Taylor Monday.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
Taylor
right.
Monday.
Yeah.
I like Taylor.
Yeah.
I've had a couple beers with him.
Yeah.
What did you guys talk about?
Why do you want to know?
I'm kind of curious. Like I know what I'm doing. I have a spy network, and I know what's happening beneath my feet.
Yeah.
So Taylor Monday and I, we get along quite well.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of curious. Why is he talking to you? What are you talking?
He was talking about that he didn't pick up smoking until he came into this city.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is he mad? Is he frustrated?
A little bit.
What are you trying to do? Are you bringing this up to them, or are they bringing this up to you?
No. I'm not bringing up anything to the people. The Rathball event was the only event
Yeah.
I've ever been to ever
Was it fun?
in my life. No,
You didn't like it?
I did not have fun. No,
Why?
I don't hug. I don't like watching people hug. I'm not a hugger.
You know,
And I know what you're trying to do, which you're trying
Yeah.
to increase that. You
Yeah,
want
I am.
people to hug.
I am.
But, I need food and water before I start thinking about hugging. That's not an essential.
You know, it's one of
Hugging
those things.
isn't like, shelter, food, water.
Yeah.
Hugging is number 1,000 on that list.
I think hugging is right below shelter.
Really?
I think it goes shelter, human connection, water, food. You ever see the game Survivor?
Yes.
How did Boston Rob, was he a hugger?
I don't remember.
He was hugging left, right, and center, right? Was he concerned about water and food? No. Everyone's talking to me about food and this and that. Survivor was a game that lasted 30 days. Outwit, outlast, outplay. Okay? That's 30 days without true water or food, unless Jeff obviously brought those games in with the, you win a little cheesecake or whatever. But it's like people are so concerned. It's like, have you ever seen Survivor? People last long times without food and water.
It'll last a lot longer without hugs.
I think a man without a hug is a child without a dream. I'm not a big hugger myself. And I'm trying to change. I'm trying to be a better person. And the broodiness, Evan. You know, you come in here, the broodiness, where it's a beautiful day outside. Look at that. You see the citizens down there?
Yeah, I see them.
They look fine.
Yeah, they're all in the two buildings.
They're mingling. Well, they're
Yeah.
outside the buildings.
So there's nothing else to do.
Yeah, they're talking about the latest Wrathball game. Yeah.
Can you explain the rules of the Wrathball game to me?
Yeah, whoever hugs the most wins.
Out in the field, like out in the.
Oh yeah, we got the
stadium.
Wrathball Center there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it was kind of nice to see your face, and I tried. I was, oh, there's Evan, you know, but you were just.
Is that you trying?
You were
Oh, there's Evan. There he is.
There it is. Eh? You were there wearing your winter jacket. You know, it was a nice day out there. You pretty much were having a shield up that says, "Don't come near me. I won't play your games."
Yeah.
Maybe that's the way. Maybe that's the way you want it to be. The separation of worker and citizen. I mean, that's fair. That's how it is in a lot of societies.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a distance from the working class, and we keep ourselves separate sometimes. I don't want that to be the case. That's why I invited you out there. You know,
Yeah.
you know, you don't do anything. You're working, but you know that takes a couple
Why do I
hours.
need to do something?
I want you to be
understand.
happy, man.
Yeah.
You're the only person next to somebody I won't mention, Jonas Tangle, who seems to have some concerns that go beyond frustration. You are genuinely concerned that this city's not going to work out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm starting to think, you know, this.
Oh, Jonas.
Yeah, did you meet Jonas?
Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, I like him.
Oh, you like Jonas? You know Jonas?
Tangle?
Yeah.
Yeah. I talked. Yeah, we really connected at the Wrathball.
What did you guys talk about?
Oh,
You know, he's from all interpretation quite a boring man. You know.
I didn't see that.
No,
No, I didn't see that.
You guys got
No.
along, eh?
Yeah, I didn't see that at all. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you should bring him up here one day. What does he do here? Why is he citizen?
He applied and he passed the initial test,
Interesting.
which now looking
So
through
I did not pass the
looking
initial
through the
test.
paperwork. No.
How come I'm allowed to work up here?
Because I need workers.
Okay.
And you providing, I mean, ultimately, like, why do I care? You don't have to meld with the citizens. You're a worker. You know, you do what you want. I just like to see you a bit more. You know, I call your name, you give me a message, you give me a note, then you kind of say, you scuttle away,
Yeah.
right? You know,
You want me to say more?
no, you don't have to scuttle around so much. Like,
Scuttle around.
well, you know,
I'm a little scuttly man.
you're a little too scuttly these days.
Yeah.
Were you
Oh,
always,
these days.
I'm just concerned. Were you always scuttly? You're skipping around.
I get what you do here.
What are you
I
talking
understand what you're doing here.
about? What am I doing?
And this city, like I'm gonna try here,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you're on the right track.
What's your issue? What's going on here? Everyone loves my city. Everyone loves it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
The whole tipping thing. Everyone loves that. You don't have to tip your servers. There's not an element of facetiousness.
The servers, where are they serving again?
The beer.
The beer,
The
the
brewery.
brewery.
The brewery,
Right, the
of
brewery, of course.
Of course, yeah.
The Bangma, Ryan Bangma runs that, right?
He does.
He runs that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Is a brewery a bar? I'm confused now. I haven't explored.
You haven't gone to the brewery.
No.
You would be quite. Do you like pinball?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. There's the pinball machines in the smokers area.
Yeah, I mean-
Well, I don't smoke, so I immediately don't want to go over there.
Yeah, I mean it's because the whole thing with that is he wouldn't let us smoke in the brewery.
Yeah.
So consider this kind of my first kind of interview with you, kind of follow up interview,
Uh-huh.
just to kind of see what's going on. The work you're doing is fine. You know, you collect the messages from the citizens. You seem to clean up after me fairly okay.
Yeah.
A couple things you're missing, but
What?
yeah,
What was I missing?
you know, I come home late night, beers, darts, you know.
The only things. Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I come home disheveled. I'm throwing socks everywhere. You know, when you get home from a late night party, and you might not know, you've never had fun, but you come home, you take off your socks, and you kind of just toss them, right? You toss them around the room. You know, what I'm saying is when I wake up the next day, I want my socks to be collected
Yeah.
and spruced up. And you can spruce them up in the way you can wash them, or you can just simply spray like a Febreze. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I want some presentation to my wardrobe. That's the first point I had to bring up with you. I wrote these down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Otherwise, you're doing pretty good.
On top of that.
Yeah. So make sure that keep your eyes on the socks. If you see any loose socks, try to find the pair.
Uh-huh.
I think of it like a match game, like a dating game. You find a loose sock, try to find one that fits it. Make a little game out of it, have fun here. And other than that, you're fine. But I was just kind of just checking in with you. I just wanted to see if you had any interest in kind of mingling a bit more and kind of being more social.
Well, I'll see what I can do about it. I'll go take Jonas to the brewery or something.
You want to take Jonas out for a beer?
Yeah, maybe.
What's your attachment to Jonas? May I ask?
He said he inquired on some things. It's really none of your business.
Okay, no, that's fine. You're allowed to speak on that. That's fine. That is an interesting kind of cross-pollination there, you and Jonas. Get my eye on that. But what about Taylor?
Taylor Monday?
Yeah, would you see Taylor again?
Yeah, I might bring him along too, actually.
Okay,
Me, Taylor,
kind of
Jones.
creating a little friend group there.
Yeah.
I support that.
Yeah, so I think I'm kind of doing exactly what I think you've missed out on.
Just kind of in a weird way. You're kind of going around my back, like at the Wrathball game.
Oh, you want me to come and tell you, hey, I made friends with Jonas and Taylor?
I want you to invite me to your little friends.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I'd like to put you to work in different ways. Do you study psychology, Evan?
I'm fairly experienced in psychology.
Yeah?
I didn't study it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You heard about the Milgram experiment?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
No.
All I'm saying is I might have some duties for you coming up that are more psychologically related than hands-on.
Okay.
That being said, the socks still need to be collected.
Yeah.
No matter what we're doing. No
matter what.
I've graded you quite low.
All right.
Because of the sock issue. You are passing. I am extending your permit for another 6 months, of course.
Oh, Jesus.
You're going to be here for a little while, okay, as a worker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I clean up your garbage.
I do apologize for the cigarette butts.
Yeah.
Those are, frankly, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all there is to do in the city.
Yeah. Do you have
besides Wrathball?
Do you pick them up with your hands, or do you have a utensil? I never really asked you.
It depends what's ever closer.
Do you have like a clamp?
Clamp. I clamp them. I use your socks. Yeah. I use your socks as like gloves, makeshift gloves. That's really what's going on there.
Is that what's happening here?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm wearing cigarette socks.
Yeah. Well, I've had to eat them, so.
What about this clamp? Where'd you get this clamp? Did you make this clamp yourself? I didn't provide you with the clamp. I just, in the old world, you see the cigarette guys with the clamps. I'm like, where do you get those clamps?
It's the pinball machine's interior. Yeah, I've taken it all from that. Yeah, bang, I had one that didn't work.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's perfect tools in there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Clamp man.
Yeah.
Well, here's Evan, the clamp man.
No.
There we go, eh? Hey, citizens, welcome.
No.
We got Evan, the clamp man. Look at that, eh?
I don't think so.
Yeah, the clampers.
No, I don't think so. The clamp man.
Tom
I don't like that.
Tom Clampy.
Tom Clampy.
Yeah, mystery novels. Yeah, look at
Tom
this.
Clampy. Isn't that a citizen?
No.
Sounds like it.
No, it's not a citizen.
Right next to Jonas
Jonas
Taylor
Tangle.
Monday and Jonas Tangle.
Jonas Tangle. Now, you are going to be friends with him? It sounds like you were trying to start some sort of friendship.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't mind the mix and match in between citizen and worker, but you don't have any interest in romance, do you?
With any females in your city?
Yeah.
I might.
Because I hope you wouldn't. We don't have love yet in this city. Or partnership.
Was that something we're waiting on?
Yeah.
It's coming in the mail?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
You have to understand, in the old world, love was a point of friction for a lot of people, including myself. It's a beautiful thing. Love is the most gorgeous thing on earth, It's like a cloud that's about to burst with sunshine. But it also can turn into thunderstorms. We need to figure out love and define it. So I don't want anyone, if anyone's listening, any citizens, don't be, you're hugging. We're hugging at this point, and that's strictly for warmth.
there's hugging, but there's no love.
Hugging is not love.
It can be. It can lead to love. I don't understand. Like, it's a Wrathball. It's a game where
Yeah.
everybody hugs each other.
That's right. Love works outside those boundaries. Love. You can even have love in this room, dude. We could be trapped in this room for the rest of our lives. We could love each other intensely and never break away. That's how strong love can be.
Yeah.
And that's what's so scary about it.
Yeah.
So, if you're hugging someone at Wrathball and you feel something, love is beyond physical touch, right?
Yeah.
So I don't see the connection personally between hugging and love, the basic things.
Food, water. Yeah. Basic things. Yeah.
Water is available, number one.
Yeah.
How do you think we make beer? Water's here. We're able to harvest water from the ground. That's not the problem.
That's how Bangma got beer. In his
Of
city.
course.
He said it's mostly water, and you said, okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's bring in the beer.
That's right.
Yeah.
This city operates in the fact that if someone brings something and I agree to it, it happens.
Yeah.
I agreed to beer, thus water came as well.
Yeah.
People aren't really understanding what's going on here.
No, I don't either. And I've been in it for so many weeks now.
Citizens are welcome to harvest food. No one's been able to. I've seen people try.
Yeah.
You say it's as simple as grabbing seeds and throwing them in mud. Well, it's not
Well,
really.
it can't be mud.
Dirt.
Dirt.
What's the difference between dirt and mud?
Well, mud is overly wet. It's soaked.
Wet.
It won't grow. It's the difference between wet and soaking wet.
Oh yeah, you don't need
Yeah.
to tell me, buddy. Sexually, like there's Joe Dirt, then there's Joe Mud. That'd be his
Yeah.
father, right?
Yeah, and then like the Matthew McConaughey movie Mud.
Mud,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
So we'll put that aside for now. We're gonna stick around with this with the cigarettes with the clamp. I find that kind of funny. You with the clamp there? You bring that to the Wrathball game? Did they let you in with it? The clamp?
It was in my shoe.
Because the Buck Boys are pretty hard up, But
Yeah.
the Buck Boys stay on top of who's bringing what in.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have heard about the clamp coming into the arena.
Yeah.
That's,
Well, I also told them that I was a personal employee of yours. They were very they let me bypass a lot of steps.
they did.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
You might want to talk to them about that.
A little too easy to get in?
Yeah, I got in with the clamp and a sock full of cigarette buds to snack on during the show. So might want to.
That's not.
Said no outside cigarettes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a sport, right? We don't
Yeah.
want to mix
Yeah, of course not.
kind of the party and social
No.
cohesion aspect with sport. And the Buck Boys are usually pretty good at kind of policing that. Now, they do know about you. So I let them know if you ever see Evan, he's kind of down on his luck there, give him a break. So they're probably just trying to throw you a little something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're broody.
Yeah.
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 Adrian Broody. And I think that's fine. It's probably just part of your character, right? Like it's just
Yeah.
built in your DNA. You just can't help but being kind of sassy and groany. And
Yes. Yeah.
when I ask you to bring me something, you usually just scream and
Yeah.
scamper away.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm weird to think it's strange, but maybe that's just who you are. And I
Yeah.
should have kind of realized that.
Yeah.
You get paid well enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You get paid okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how about this?
Nothing to spend it on.
No. I'll give you some extra money. Get a new clamp.
From where?
I want you to have 2 clamps.
Where am I going to buy a
I'm
clamp?
going to build one for you.
And I'm going to buy it off you that you just gave me money for?
How about this? As a present for being a good employee, aside from the socks, I'm going to get you a new clamp. You're going to have one clamp in one hand, another
Yeah.
clamp in the right hand.
Yeah.
And you're going to walk around the town with these 2 clamp hands.
Yeah. Be clamping around.
You'll be clamping
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be? A
Yeah.
citizen. You're like a weird thing.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
okay with that?
I don't understand because you're saying you want me to get out and socialize more. You
Yeah.
want me to go around clamping the citizens.
Yeah, you can poke them and stuff.
I don't think that's going to increase my social status at all. I think they're going to want to stay away from me.
Well, yeah, exactly. You'll be seen as kind of like a rugrat, but you'll be like a fun. Oh, here he comes clamping down the road.
Here he comes clamping. He's going to greet the new clamp.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't.
Right? It'd be kind of fun. Maybe at halftime at Wrathball.
Yeah, maybe at the Wrathball. Maybe I could be like the
thing, like
the what are they called?
Intermission.
The mascot. the Wrathball clamper.
I love it.
And everybody goes crazy, and I clamp everybody.
You go around clamping people. Yeah. Oh, I like that.
They throw their cigarette butts at me. I put them in my sock. Is that what this is?
If you're okay with it, I'd love to see that. That'd be fun, eh? Have like a gladiator situation.
A gladiator situation.
Well, at a certain point, the Wrathball game just starts.
Who can clamp more socks?
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I'd be very impressed to see you clamping around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm interested.
Okay, so I'll make sure I'll get you a nice clamp.
Yeah.
It'll be kind of fine tuned to pick up cigarette butts because you're right, they are disgusting. We shouldn't litter.
Yeah.
Maybe actually put that on your list of things to do. Make maybe a garbage can to stop people from just throwing them everywhere.
Yeah.
You could probably construct that yourself.
Yeah,
actually.
one garbage can will do, I think, too.
I mean, I don't know. You could have like a big one.
Yeah, it'll be one big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we won't need any more. There's only 3 buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just put like a big one somewhere.
Yeah.
And don't block anything, but
maybe right by the pinball machine.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Because that's where everybody goes.
It's been a hit, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
I mean, you probably I don't know if you can recognize what fun is. I don't know if you can see it, but people are laughing and smiling and playing pinball, man.
Yeah.
I'm quite impressed by the city thus far.
Yeah. I am too. I really am.
Your cynicism is
no, this isn't cynicism. This is real. I'll clamp as much as you want. Whatever you want me to clamp, whenever you want me to clamp.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe I can get you serving when I get a restaurant. You would come out. You would come out with clamp hands.
Well, we can't talk about restaurants here.
Well, there's no restaurant yet.
Yeah, that's right. There isn't yet. We need a grocery store first
to get the food. Yeah,
for the people, and not everybody can eat out. All right.
Oh, the people are stuck at home.
It's gonna cost a lot of bucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Well, people have bucks. But financially, the city's doing fine. There's been a kind of influx in credit coming my way here.
There's an influx in credit coming your way.
What kind of food do you like? What would you like if you were to get a restaurant? Maybe I'll go out there and look. I have connections to the outer world.
Restaurant, the food I like.
What do you like?
New York fries, poutine.
You like poutine?
Poutine's pretty good.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, that doesn't have too much as far as nutrients.
No, more than a cigarette.
More than a cigarette.
Yeah.
You do touche.
Yeah. A lot more, actually.
Yeah.
Significant.
Right, the curds. The cheese curds.
Cheese curds.
Right?
Potato, I don't know.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Gravy.
Yeah.
Which is what? The fat and brown sauce? How do you make gravy? What is gravy? It's like the runnings of fat, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Ah, interesting. Poutine. You'd be happy with that, eh? You'd be a little happier.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, that's food.
You put a little bit more, little Sprite in your clamp, a little more energy in your clamps. I don't want a lazy clamp. If you're clamping, you can't do it half-assed.
No, I'm not a lazy clamper at all.
Yeah. Okay.
I invented the clamp.
Yeah, you did.
Let's not forget that.
No, you did.
You twist this around.
I do, because
You make me think you gave me the clamp.
I'm trying to shed some things, man.
I made the damn...
You did, yeah. I'm a bit of like a narcissist, eh?
Yeah.
And I kind of need... Oh.
No.
No, I'm not?
No.
Oh, no, I didn't think so, but I cannot wait to see you with 2 clamps.
Yeah.
I'm putting this, clear my schedule. I know I've got an interview coming in. Clear them. They're not coming in.
Okay.
I'm getting this clamp figured out today.
Okay.
Okay?
And then...
Tomorrow, you're going to be 2-handing this. Is that okay?
Tomorrow. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't want to rain on the parade, but the 2 clamp idea might be impractical.
In what way?
Well, you're more efficient with a hand than a fake extended hand arm. The clamp. And so one clamp is good, but 2 clamps will be hard to
Why do you
coordinate.
need 5 digits?
Well, you're just more efficient with all your 5 fingers. What kind
Opening
of question? What do you
doors
mean
and-
by that? That's right. Opening doors.
But the point of the clamp is you don't have to touch the gross cigarette
How
yourself.
about we just make some gloves?
No. Because gloves, end of the day, it's you just look like a dude
Listen.
with gloves.
Jonas
Yeah.
and Taylor,
Yes.
they're not going to want to go to the bar with me
With you.
if they see me coming down the street with 2 clamps. Clamping away.
Let's make something very clear.
Hey, Jonas,
Yeah. Yeah.
can I get you a beer?
No, you couldn't do that.
And I'll hold up my clamp. It's not.
Hey, let's make something very clear. You hanging out with Jonas and Taylor Monday, and that's your own time. That's your social life.
Yeah.
That's after work hours.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, what I want to see from you during work hours,
Yeah.
and when I get a new interview coming in, you're meeting them with clamps. Every Rathball game, you're there with clamps. But your little meetups with Jonas, no, you're not meeting them on work time.
Yeah, but they're going to see me at the Rathball games.
But you see people during the workday all the time that are doing what they're doing. You know, I have a friend who's a plumber. He's dealing with shit all day. I don't treat him like a shit dude after plumbing hours.
A plumber is a very highly respected job.
They're paid very well.
What's a clamper?
A clamper is like I don't know,
A
man.
clamper's not my job. I'm not a clamper.
Yeah, but it would make you.
Janitor clamper.
I think it would make you more acceptable as a person. We've talked about this. I've had many. Actually, I think the past 2 great guests have mentioned something slightly derogatory against you, and that's kind of what I'm concerned about.
What?
Yeah, you're just a little
Oh, scuttly.
scuttly or whatever. And I care for you, you know, in a weird way, and I want that to be something we take care of, nip it in the bud, clamp it in the bud.
But that's all it came around to.
Mm.
That you really do care.
I do. Obviously, I'm taking time out of my day to talk to you, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm clearing my schedule to make another clamp.
Yeah.
So, you know, thank you. We'll talk at some point about, you know, maybe becoming a citizen or something like that. But
Yeah.
but right now,
Dreams.
dreams. You know, things that hold you back make you work harder.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been my interpretation in my life.
Mm-hmm.
When things get hard, I get harder.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So I want to share that with everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You want me to go down to the town?
You know what? You can do what you want. Day off. I'm going to sit around here. I'm going to figure some sort of clamp situation out.
Yeah.
And you can go hang out with Jonas and Taylor.
Yeah.
And you tell them how much fun you've been having.
Yeah.
Yeah, you maybe tell them about me. Tell them you just spent some time with me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Quality time.
Yep. And you're welcome anytime for a chat, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate you. I do care for you. And there she is, citizens. Evan McDonald, my right-hand man. There she is. I'm so happy that we did that. We did a job performance. I think it was much needed. For me, for you guys, for him. I think you now know I'm kind of a hands-on dude. I'm your hands-on guy. Evan's a great worker. He's doing a lot of good things for the city. Clamps are going to be a big fixture of his life coming up. We're going to double up those clamps very shortly. But going forward, after the whole tipping fiasco where we kind of flipped the culture on its head for a moment there, I realized maybe we need to shake things up a little more. And I invited MJ back. I want to hear what MJ has to say about her own culture. She's going to introduce French culture to us, and we're going to talk about it. Because I think that is something maybe we need. Maybe we don't. Let's find out. Thank you for coming back, MJ. What do you want to talk about today?
Thank you.
You have more ideas for my beautiful city.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's going on?
I woke up this morning and I was walking around and, and I don't speak English until noon. as a rule, and nobody would understand me. And I
Do you
noticed.
speak strictly Punjabi before noon?
No, that's after 8.
That's after 8.
I wish. That'd be so cool. No, I'm French. Like originally, that's my first language.
That's very interesting. You clearly do have a French accent, but you
Yes.
speak English very well.
Well, thank you.
Dare I say
Curtsy.
better than me and most of my citizens. In
Oh,
fact,
I mean, I couldn't say that myself.
you could
bragging.
You could. I mean, you definitely slip up on the pop culture references from time to time. But
Oh my god, yes.
you
You
guys
guys'
are-
cartoons, like I swear you guys make those up sometimes. Like you guys
that's great. You want to bring? So what are you bringing?
So
exactly?
yeah, so I don't know this nobody's speaking French. I haven't met all 50 people yet.
No, you have not.
You told me earlier yesterday where I was here also that your city is a very diverse city.
It is diverse, and what it is when they
how so?
when they come here, they do sign an agreement saying we're putting everything behind us. So there are citizens here who, yes, certainly are French and are certainly speak different languages such as Spanish.
Yeah.
But in the new city, I haven't seen much of it.
But it's mostly English. Yeah.
We're open. We're certainly open.
I know you are, absolutely. And I was worried about it. I was like, maybe if we're going to start a new year, everybody,
Yes.
I feel like maybe your city would gain from just having like a certain like a other culture around,
It
like
would.
another language, and just like
I love it.
just a presence, a very officially, maybe a quota.
Now you speak about quotas.
I'm just joking.
Like that seems.
Maybe not a quota, but you know what I mean, like just
That
like
seems a little-
like just like look around here, like where the cigarette store is, like just in the behind there's nothing there. Maybe we should have like a nice little French quarters with some restaurants.
Okay, you want a building.
Well, I mean, a couple of buildings, just like
A couple of buildings.
Yeah, okay, because that's the thing about culture. It's not about just one or two people speaking it.
No, it's not. That's right.
You
That's
gotta
right.
have like a physical sort of
And-
place for it to be.
Let's propose an idea. If you were a citizen and you were in my city,
Yes.
you certainly are not a citizen. It's great to have
That's
you
been
here.
clear.
It's great to have you here and talk about your little funny ideas. But if you were someone who was living here and you did speak French,
Yes.
would you feel more comfortable with like a safe space, if you will?
I think it would maybe not more comfortable. I wouldn't like frame it like that,
Okay.
but it would be very comforting to be able to be there once in a while.
Okay, it would. Kind of again, but why do we have to separate you? Why do we need like a French
Well, I'm not. Oh,
Building.
are you using the S word around me?
Slytherin? No, I haven't said that once.
You thought about it really hard.
I did. There's so many options there, but
No, but like I hear you.
yeah.
No, but it's not separate. It's just
Okay.
it's right here. It's like okay. Here's it. It's 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
You're drunk from the brewery.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want a poutine. Where do you go?
I mean, at this place, you don't have anywhere to go.
I'm thinking maybe we have a place where we have poutine 24 hours. Like,
Very interesting.
You know what I mean? Like,
Now, can we back up for just one cultural second here?
yes.
Is poutine a French thing or a Quebec thing? What is poutine? Where does it come from?
10 years ago, I was living in Vancouver, and it was very hard to find poutine. Like, I remember like it being kind of like a novelty here or there. Oh, yeah, go over there on 3rd Street. And
Right, you have to
You know
go
what I
either
mean?
meet a dude in an alley.
And like I was always kind of like let down. Like it's hard to mess up poutine, you know. It's like pizza, but like it wasn't like good or anything. It wasn't.
Right.
It didn't make me feel like I had a poutine. But then like fast forward 10 years now, like poutine's everywhere. Everybody has
is.
a fucking poutine
It is.
and their version of it or whatever. And it's like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not.
Now it's funny. That is definitely a French cuisine.
Well, Quebec sort of staple.
Quebec staple. Again, I love it. I love poutine, folks. I don't want my citizens to get me wrong.
So you're gonna maybe want some poutine in there.
Yeah, but we don't even have chefs yet.
Oh, you don't need a chef to make a poutine. Like, let me be
That's
very
true.
clear about
You
that.
need 2 hands. You need 1 hand.
I'm not gonna sit here and just go like, oh, poutine is like an today. You know what I mean? It's very.
I honestly, in Nova Scotia, I didn't get poutine much. When I did, it was because my friends would visit
yeah.
Montreal, bring home curds.
Ew. Oh, okay, curds. Yeah.
Curds.
Yeah. Those are good, huh?
Why are curds
Love it.
so hard to find?
you know what? You need a cheesemaker here because I do not know. What I do know is that in Quebec we have them like every Max, every convenience store.
Right.
We call them couche-tard, but it's like Max, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they all get like fresh curds from the day. And you can just
Really?
like go at any
You could just go like penny
station and,
candies.
like,
You can just pick up
just
a couple
like on the
curds.
side of the till, they have like curds
Whoa.
that are like either fresh from the day or like recently, like, you know what I mean, like just like decent curds.
Now,
you can buy them. I used to put them in my mac and cheese.
Really?
Yes, like I would buy like a Kraft Dinner box, you know, and just like put some curds from the dollar store. It would be like a couple of bucks, you know, and
You
like
know, from Nirvana, there was a Kurt Cobain there, and I think what we're doing here is secretly I will tell you as a mayor, I am pretty like open about my policies. I am building a grocery store to help my citizens.
Oh really? That's happening.
It's great, and you've actually introduced a really interesting thing. Just like a little box. You put your hand in there, you grab some curds, you're on your way.
You just put them in your pocket,
Right? Oh, you don't agree with the curd pocket?
Well, you don't have a hospital yet, so I would advise for better health regulations.
Okay, that's a whole different can of worms. Can of curds.
I'm just saying, I'm advising. This is my 2 cents. One.
Very interesting.
Well, I have another one.
So the French have one thing, which is awesome, which is poutine. That's not enough, though, honestly.
Well, okay, all right.
Why
fair.
can't? Okay, I love it if my citizens, if they do speak French, and I know there are a
You
couple.
don't have to. Well, I mean, you could try.
As a mayor, I just want to say, I love French people. I really do.
Okay, no, you don't have to go into the whole like blah blah blah. Like, it's cool.
What do you want? What do you want in my
Here's
city?
my thing, and let me be very clear about that. I'm just not saying like we're French, we're so cool.
Right.
It's just because it's what I am, so I'm bringing this one to the table. But like, I'm thinking it could be a Chinatown.
Right.
It could be any other kind of. I think your city would be cool with like a.
I think it would.
Another culture, just like an. You know, like
Okay. You have a building. You call it maybe a French Quarter.
Yes.
What? Okay, poutine. What else would you have there?
Oh my God, that's a good question.
Right. What else represents to you the culture? That would separate it from me, a cool hot white boy.
Well, I mean,
with abs.
It's hard to pin culture down. Like, have you ever had like classes about culture in university and stuff? Like, it's super like high fucking concept.
It's very
shit.
high concept. You don't
know what I mean?
really touch.
You can't
on
really just say like you need a cheese shop and like I
Right.
could say stuff like that. You know, a shop with baguette. Oh, bagels. Have you ever had a Montreal bagel though? Like, you need a bagel shop in there, fresh from the day.
That is great. Again, it's cuisine. Are you basing your culture on cuisine?
I mean, I think a lot of it that you guys can agree with because it's like a universal is good food.
For sure, it is a great communicator.
Yeah.
Of culture, but that's fine. I mean, that's cool. But
so yeah, of course, there's all those restaurants. Yeah, you wanted restaurants.
Yeah, that's fine. But again, that is a kind of old world idea. The what most of us know about Japan is they have sushi. Yeah, exactly, and we say it with such glee. But like, what's culture? What else would be in this banquet?
In the banquet, like a French cuisine. You want me to?
No. Let's get away from the food. What else? what else would be in these quarters?
I'm just hungry. I think.
To you, what represents you being a French woman?
Yeah.
Aside from poutine.
Honestly, not much. But the language itself.
Language itself?
And I think there's a strong case for that. Is that, you know, like how they say that bilingualism is good for the brain? And it's been sort of like tested like on human brains, how blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. You have less chances of having Alzheimer's, or I don't know. There's like it's connected to. It
is,
you know. So
it talks about pathways and neurons.
Exactly.
They say if you like take a different route to work every day,
exactly,
you're opening a pathway. If you're learning a language, if you're speaking a separate language, your brain's opening up in different ways.
Exactly, because and the way you can observe that, I guess, to the obvious form is how sometimes like words cannot be translated. You know, some ideas have a way of being framed in one language, and there's another way completely. Sometimes people ask me all the time, as a French person living in an English place, oh, how do you say this or that? And like sometimes there's no good sassy, quick answer to that.
Right,
It would. I
right.
wouldn't go about it that way at all. I would do it this way instead.
So like you want like a French bunker where you can hang out
French, or as I said, like Chinese, or
No.
just something else.
Let's be real. If you want a French
Yeah.
bunker, you can just talk shit in your neutral language.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's always fun.
And by the way, can I say this as a mayor?
What?
I support that.
Yeah, you like that?
I would love it if
You like
like
the abuse?
if everyone's just like, hey, we're gonna talk shit about people, but we're gonna talk about it in a different language that you're
can do that.
you're too lazy
You
to
never know who's
translate.
gonna take in like fucking second grade French or whatever you guys are taking.
Here's what I would like to see. Honestly, as a mayor, if you were to have a bunker of sorts, like a separation,
Not a bunker, just like you go
No,
this way on that street and there's a bunch of restaurants. That's a French Quarter. That's where the French people hang.
Okay.
You know, there's gonna be a bar with a guy playing accordion or whatever.
Is accordion French?
I think it was more of a Friends thing. I mean, we do play accordion. We're very like full.
I never thought about that, but I guess accordion is kind of like a.
we like traditional Quebec music is like very much like fiddle and like like very Irishy sort of like.
Sorry, can you do that again? Yeah, you're right. The
You
French,
should check it out. Like it's very.
the Benny Hill theme song is the most
folksy.
French.
Which one?
The Benny Hill theme song. But I would like my citizens to learn French.
You don't want them to?
No, I do. So
I mean, you can force them to, and that's the thing about language is that you can. It's not.
well, that's why I would like
I
you.
wouldn't.
You're building to exist. If I were just an
Just the
average,
fact that it's there, and then people who want it.
would you teach? Would someone be there
Yeah.
to teach our citizens?
I can
French?
do that. I'm highly impatient though, and I do not tolerate being mediocre.
That sounds
I'm just joking.
literally like the worst teacher of all time.
I think I would be a good teacher.
You think so?
Yeah.
So I would love it if you guys did have like a bunker. Again, you're gonna have a bunker.
Why? Why are you so fixated on this bunker
I just
thing?
like the
Is something
idea.
happening? Is there going to be a bomb?
I just like the
Event?
idea of having people in bunkers.
Yeah, you just want to like put us in a little box somewhere, huh?
No? MJ?
I'm talking about integration of culture.
I agree. I love French people, and I want my citizens to speak French as a language we're going to need in the future.
Sometimes it's just good to have like a sense of the other.
I love this idea of actually having you guys have a place where you can certainly serve poutine.
Right?
can
You're gonna want the poutine. That's like our
poutine. You'll serve. What do you guys sell? Eggs? Is that a French thing?
Are eggs a French thing?
And I want you guys to help citizens learn French because it is, without question, the coolest language.
I don't. Why? Why? No.
okay,
Language is a language.
Translate must be nice into French right now.
You can.
Oh, pardon?
Well, it depends what you're applying it to. Like, if you
Okay.
say like nice about a person, like that's a nice person. Like you can say that person is gentil, ou sympathique, or you know what I mean. But we just have different ways of. See, like that face you're making right now. You need that in.
I do.
You need
I
something
do.
to just kind of challenge. You don't want to be just one.
I agree.
And that's
100%.
that's why I think you need in your town. Like that's my suggestion.
Fair enough. I'll ask you this, MJ, and you have been feeding me some very interesting things. I don't think you should be separate. I do think
No,
we
we're
should.
just like
Let's integrate
across the
cultures.
street.
I 100% agree with you. I love everything about it. I love it. But will you accept? And this is a very strict offer. You're certainly allowed to be in my city with welcoming arms. I'm going to give you a bunker underground. Is that okay? You get
okay.
a French bunker.
What's in the bunker? Or it's just like a
Poutine,
poutine in the bunker.
curds,
So like okay,
and then you can be there teaching.
so I just stay in the bunker the whole time.
Yeah. But you're allowed to leave.
Is there gonna be a bomb?
I honestly, I legally can't talk about it, but trust me to say this. Are you okay with that? If you say no, that's fine. There's not going to be any culture.
I need to see.
This is literally.
I would need to see Fine Prince. Or is this just like a now or never sort of? Can I just go see what the bunker's all about? I mean, I would.
Oh no, because we need to build the bunker. It'll be quite a process, but you're certainly.
All right.
This is now or never.
No, you know what? Okay, yeah.
French bunker.
No, I'm feeling this. I think it's a good project you got going on here.
Underground,
Honestly.
separate from the rest of us.
No, why?
No, we're connected.
How?
You got a little walk.
Just like a little door somewhere.
That is a door.
Do I get a window? No, it's a bunker. I need a window. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Can you put windows in bunkers? What about interesting? What about like a live feed?
Have you ever lived in a basement suite before?
My parents' house.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, don't touch me.
Yeah, it's fucking miserable.
It is kind of sad.
And you want to put me in a bunker?
No.
I'm grateful for the offer, but like part of me, I'm like, I'm wishing for at least a window.
How about this? A bunker?
Yeah.
That you're allowed to leave and roam and hang out with us.
Can be like a Minecraft situation where I can just kind of dig myself a little like a hole and I can like build a tower that comes like from the ground.
Yeah, you do what you want. It's your prison. So is that fine?
I want a piece of, okay, you know what? I want land. Can I have this land and I do whatever I want on it?
So if I give you a piece of land to build a French Quarter.
And we can share like money and we can share like, like laws and stuff. So but I get to decide like what goes on in the...
Okay.
In there.
So you want a piece of land where you will build a French Quarter.
Yeah.
We'll have a French Quarter. I want you to teach French.
Yes.
And the culture and the food. And we would love to have you. Will you accept that? It's your land. You build what you want.
I like it.
You're there for us?
Yeah.
You know what, folks? I'm in a very good mood today. I'm not going to lie. We are struggling. And we're caught up in vices. We've been really focused on vices. And I, as your mayor, have taken it upon myself to introduce... real culture to the city, and I would like to thank you. MJ, do you agree with that? Is that okay?
Yes. Also, I want to be close to the cigarette shop.
And folks, always the vices win out, and that's a common trend. Even the most...
Why else do you think I'm here?
The most sympathetic characters of MJ, you think she's on the good guy's side, but no one is free from the shackles. The shackles. MJ, thank you for coming to Must Be Nice.
Thank you so much.
Wow, that actually worked. Give it up for MJ. She's gonna bring French culture to the city, and I think one thing we're gonna make clear is she gets a piece of land, and she's gonna build a quarter of sorts. This doesn't mean she doesn't have to abide by the city's rules. In fact, I'm gonna station a buckboy there. Keep that in mind. But nevertheless, we're so happy to have her. My goodness, she really kind of didn't take to my bullying so well, and then that's good. I think that's what we need here, or things could crumble pretty quickly, I think. There's food. I've been rolling around in carbs. A lot of carbs, and we're all very happy. We are satiated. Everyone's walking around, smiles on their faces. I hope you guys are happy. I'm very happy. Take care of yourselves. Your mayor. This is your mayor.